Officer Walters, how you doing tonight?
Good, how are you, sir?
Wonderful.
Know my name, bro.
Well, I film them.
Huh?
I film them.
No.
Yeah, I film them. Like when they stop someone or something, I always film them. You know, I have
Like
a
an episode of Cops?
kind of, except cops, you know, they get permission to go and film them, but that's just like a press conference, basically. You know, when you when cops
Hey, sir,
does
you
it.
dropped something. My hat. Thank you. I take it you got a call? Yeah.
Extortion, they're in a hurry. No, see, like when cops does it, you know, they get permission and they go and ride along, but then what they do is the cops just take them places where, you know, nothing's going on, like they act right. But
Yeah.
when you catch them in the real world, they don't always act that way.
Oh, you're filming those.
I'm filming the cops. Yeah, I mean, you know, sometimes they do it right, sometimes they don't.
Like
you know?
that website that you see the videos on Facebook. It's called like Police the Police or something.
Police the police, sure. Cop watching, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, my site's
This
called
is
Press
Williamson
On.
County.
Yeah,
Williamson County's has a very bad rep.
the sheriffs.
Oh yeah.
You know, well.
But I think he might have actually been.
Oh no,
Georgetown.
he's PD. Yeah, the
was-
PD have been okay. You know him. I've seen him on 3 stops, right? 3 drunk driving stops, and you know, the first time he was really cool,
Yeah.
right? And then the second time he decided to try and give me an order, right? And
Wait, he tried to give you an order?
yeah, and that didn't work out so well, right? And then the third time, then he tried to give me an order again, you know, and now I'm like, well, now I see a pattern, right? And so I know his lieutenant,
Yeah.
you know, Lieutenant Rayleigh, right? And he goes into Starbucks, you know, and it was funny because what happened was Lieutenant Rayleigh was talking to me for like 30 minutes one day, and we were talking about my right to go onto that freeway and film, right? Not walk on the freeway, but on the side of the freeway,
Yeah.
right? The shoulder, you know. And this is touchy because I've actually been kidnapped for doing that very thing.
You've been kidnapped?
Well, I call it kidnapping when they bound your arms behind your back and take you to the hotel. You know, they call it the jail. I call it the hotel, the concentration camp, for walking on the side of the road. You know, on the side of the highway. But because there is a law that says you cannot walk on, upon, or across a highway. But
What if you
the
walk
shoulder
all the way across on the sidewalk or whatever? I think there's a sidewalk.
No, that's cool. You're talking about the frontage road. I'm talking about the actual freeway.
Yeah.
Right, now there's the shoulder of the freeway.
Yeah.
Right, that's not the highway. That's
Okay.
not the same. The shoulder is the shoulder, and the highway is the highway, right?
Yeah.
But officers don't always know this. But Lieutenant Rayleigh was telling me, oh yeah, you can do that, right? And I know I can, but he was like, oh yeah, that's no problem, right? So then one night, the third time I saw Officer Walters, he had pulled somebody over on the northbound on the freeway right here.
Yeah.
And I was over at Starbucks, and I beat feet over there, and I crossed over the frontage road and on that grass that's in
Are
between.
you filming right now?
I was filming when
No,
he
I'm talking
got
about
there.
right now.
Yeah, but it's not like getting you. It's on the ground, but I'm filming
okay.
my voice, but I'm not filming you per se.
okay.
Like I have no interest.
Oh,
in,
I was just
in
curious.
just-
I saw those.
No, you can see it's pointed like over there. I'm not
Yeah.
angling it up at you or anything, but
Okay.
you know. But what I'm saying is going to be there, right? Because I'm just having a conversation with one of the people. You know, I have no interest in
Yeah.
you at all. Like, I mean,
wouldn't-
don't
I wouldn't
worry.
understand why. So.
No, I mean, I'm not gonna like, you know,
Yeah.
try and don't worry about me. You know, I watch them,
Oh.
right? You know, but what I was getting at is that he pulled somebody over on the highway, and then so I went out there and I was on the grass filming him, and he told me I couldn't be there, that I was on the highway, you know, and I know that I could be there, right? And I didn't leave, and but he was on the inside of the highway, and so he would have had to walk across in order to do something, which he didn't do. But then I saw his lieutenant again the next day, you know,
Yeah.
and I caught him, right? Because he didn't know about it, and he was like, I was like, you remember you telling me that? And he's like, yeah, I told you that, you can be out there, you know. And I was like, you know, usually they don't comment on something that an officer did, right? They're like, oh, well, I wasn't there, right? But see, I'm good at catching them, you know, getting them in these conversations that they don't know, you know, and they comment, you know, and so this time when I saw him, I know his lieutenant had to talk with him about that, you know, so he was not like real happy to see me, you know what I mean? But that's the thing, you know, I mean, if you're going to give orders, you have to be able to have authority to back it up, you know, otherwise what happens is you lose trust with the community, because when you give an order and then, you know, we used to just, everybody would just follow them. They would just do what they said, right? But now it's like coming into light that they're ordering people to do things that they don't have any authority to order them to do.
Right.
You know, and so the people have started to lose trust, I think, you know. And so that's kind of what I expose. I don't know, do you watch YouTube?
Who doesn't?
Well, if you want to check out you got your phone? I'll show you my site.
Okay, I actually had to drive all the way back to Kuwait.
Okay,
So,
I haven't gone there yet.
I just don't want to be disrespectful.
No, it's only going to take a second, but it's called Press On.
Press On?
Yeah, but when you search, you got to change your type to channels. That's why I wanted to show you right now, so that I could make sure you got it. It'll only take a second. I'm David, by the way.
Kreg, nice to meet you.
You too. Yeah. I had a bigger site, but I talked about a lot of things, and so I
You said Press On?
Yeah, 2 words. And then press those 3 lines and change type to channels. Oh, that's different screen. Wait. Whoa. Sort by type. Yeah, press that. Oh, there I am. There's my picture. Yeah. Press the subscribe. And if you press the little bell, you'll get my notifications. I post once a week, every Friday.
Oh, okay.
So right now I'm posting about Cedar Park. I never post when I'm still in a town.
Oh,
okay?
yeah?
Because I was born at night, Kreg, but it wasn't last night. Police get vindictive.
Right?
They do. Absolutely. Yeah, when you start, you know, piecing things together and, you know.
So they're kind of after you? Is what you're saying?
No. I mean, they just, you know.
They start watching for you.
There's 1,001 laws.
Yeah.
Okay, it's almost like impossible not to be breaking a law at all times. Right? They can always get you for something if they want to, you know. I'm really nice to them. I'm not like mean to them or anything, but you know, they don't always like it when they end up looking stupid later. You know what I mean? So I wait until I have like the whole story.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I just get one stop in a town and then, you know, maybe he was having a bad day or something, right? Or maybe he was nice the first time, but then like that guy, but then every other time he's not nice.
Yeah.
Right. So at first, like, you know, I might give the impression that this guy's really a nice guy, but the truth is he was just like, you know, feeling really nice that one day. Yeah. But then after that, you know, he couldn't resist the urge to start giving orders, Kreg. You know, that's never good when you do that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm really glad I met you, Kreg.
You too, man.
I hate to waste your time though. You know, I know you got to go.
Yeah, I live over like right across from Fort Hood, so.
Oh yeah, I haven't been there yet. I walked here from Miami.
Damn.
I haven't. Yeah. So see, I go town by town. You know.
You are a long ways from where you started.
I started in Miami. I started walking from Miami, but you know, I'm not from Miami, but that's just where I was when I started walking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Where are you headed?
I don't really have a destination per se. I just go forward.
Yeah.
And whenever I get to a town, I don't necessarily plan on leaving it. You know, I don't really make plans at all, actually, except to not to go backwards. That's my only plan. Yeah, I never go backwards. I just go forward, literally, and then, you know, you end up going forward. It's amazing.
All right.
You know, but thank you for the subscription, Kreg.
No problem.
Yeah. You have a great night, all right? Press on.
Press on. Master by the name of Bates, smoking more than all 50 states combined. Yeah, right, I gotta stay on the grind. I got no money, so my weed's on my mind. I hit the club, but you know I can't dance. 7 and 7 in my cutoff chance. Had shirt and my long ass hair. What part of how I look makes you think I care?